It's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brings up second down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Stroud exiting the pocket right. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to be 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Stroud. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And once again, he loses the football.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. Throwing is Stroud. That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Isaiah Pacheco. A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 39-yard line.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Mahomes connects with Kelce for a big one. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shaair.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Now a deep ball here for Collins. He's got it! Still going! And he will take this one in! 87 yards! Touchdown, Houston! Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Brown now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. The veteran, Danico Autry, brings him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete to Royal. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 15-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this.
Hey, 15. Yo, hey, 15. Hey, 43.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not, and it is a sack. That's big Christian Wilkins. Into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
All right, go, 15. 15, yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big-time play for Houston. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
34-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Now Stroud. Forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Brown now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Looking middle, he's got Kelsey. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Third and long.
Come back! Yellow! Yellow, yellow! Yellow! 15, 15! Push it!
Mahomes back. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points. You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
They'll go play action with Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Second down throw for Stroud. That is hauled in at the 5. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll run here with Mixon. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Chiefs' 4-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Yellow!
First and 10 for Mahomes. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's another
Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. It's second down.
57. Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from football, and it'll bring up third down.
Yellow.
Play action here. Mahomes. Short throw taken in by Kelsey. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs are on the board just before halftime.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll push forward for about a yard. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
10 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Rossiter on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches. At the Texans' 35.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
15, 15. Yellow. Yellow.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down.
A gain of 26
That's
yards.
catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
15, 15.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught, side of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage, great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Out to Collins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
First down.
They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down. They'll go right back to Mixon. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier. George Karlaftis on the stop.
Third and goal.
18.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Takedown. Touchdown, Texans. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Brown now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Fire down these two.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is brought in. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Big play for KC. 62 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end.
And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit.
Chiefs 17. Harrison Butker to kick off 4 games of sitting.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start with Mixon. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down for Houston.
And the Texans
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
First and 10.
Here we go. Let's
On play action. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this will be incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
a 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Oh, man.
Dell, the motion man. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
First down, Texans.
Stroud. Rolling to the left. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. That his second touchdown tonight. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end Kelsey. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
That's good.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Right back to Kelsey again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. This one intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Yellow! And colors!
Here's Mahomes. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Mahomes back. That is hard. He gets the hook up with Bryce. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 31 yards.
And on Kansas
Here's
City
first and
Chiefs.
10.
First down.
Yellow!
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's complete to Royals. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be third down.
Attack!
Mahomes. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is first and goal.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal. A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
He's got his big tight end, Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A second down throw for Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That's the linebacker, Nick Bolton. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his big tight end, Schultz. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. The Texans set to punt this one away. That's taken in at the 50. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
40 green. Yellow. Yellow. Attack. Hey, Ripley. Right side.
To throw is Mahomes. And he's going to run out of time. They get him and bring him down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Over. 18. That's it.
Dell, the motion man. Stroud to throw here on first down. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger and throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Out, that's it. Hot. 18. That's it.
They'll run with Mixon. Room to run at the 35. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Over.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Not much happening there, just a short gain. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
18. That's it.
Here's Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
To throw is Stroud. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. That is George Karlaftis. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
18.
Throwing is Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
18.
First down throw, Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
15. Yellow. I'm going. Hey, 57. 50. Yellow. My side.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Attack, attack! Attack!
Mahomes now to throw again. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Now, Stroud. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. Their perfect season continues